like you, strong as a raging river, but still as tender as a warm embrace. We want to love like you.
Hi, my name is Kerry Jeter, and I wrote a song called Love Like You. The song is kind of about an area of my own life where I feel like I fall short a lot of times. As I read the Gospels, Jesus did so much reaching out to people and loving people. And a lot of those people were, kind of out of the mainstream of society. There were lepers and the woman at the well and Zacchaeus and all these different examples of Jesus loving people that fell out of the mainstream. As I read those things and read his preaching too, obviously when he preached, he talked a lot about loving people. In Matthew 22, he talks about the greatest commandment being to love God, but the second greatest is to love other people. So as I read those things, I think about myself and I feel like I miss the point of life sometimes, and I'm kind of wrapped up in my own little bubble and the day-to-day minutia that comes along with it. And this song's kind of a prayer to God saying, help me to love like you. If you look throughout the Bible, there are a lot of songs, and obviously everybody thinks of David and the poetry and different things in the Bible. And I always kind of related to that stuff in a lot of ways. But just music has just been part of my life since I was little. And it's just something that touches me emotionally, and really, I feel like it's a way to express how I really feel. As you can tell when I'm talking, I kind of stutter and mumble, and I can't really necessarily express myself real well, but in music I feel like I can just be myself and really tell how I feel and express myself in a way that is more personal and real.
Your love is patient and kind, help us to be the same and always give up.
I wrote the song in July during a time when my wife Sarah and I were talking a lot about joining the church, and so Georgetown Baptist and our decision to be here is tied into this song in a lot of ways. As we kind of look to be less selfish with our lives, we liked the message of Georgetown Baptist. Beginning when Alan was preaching in the winter, when we first started coming, about the goals of the church, it seemed like the church was very outwardly focused, and we knew that would be a good fit for us to help us in our own walk with God, to try to be less focused inwardly. Georgetown Baptist, we've been given opportunities to go out there and do some service, and like the Project Inasmuch and the Bible School and some of the different opportunities we've had, and it's been great for our kids to see that. I think Abby was able to be a part of the Inasmuch and help out. She pulled weeds, and she did end up playing a lot, but she got a chance to work a little bit. So obviously we have a lot of growth to still do, though. There are a lot of opportunities to go out there into the world, and I think this church gives us a lot of opportunity to be part of that outreach.
Help us to visit the widow, taking the orphan, and reach out to the lost. Be selfless givers and remember what our salvation costs.
In terms of Thanksgiving this week and trying to think about this song in light of Thanksgiving, I just hope this song can be an encouragement to, share some of the things we're so thankful for with other people. We all have different gifts to serve with, and I think God has, a use for all of us in His plans, and I think He wants us to be outwardly focused. And, one of my favorite verses, and the bridge of the song actually comes from this verse, is James 1:27. Religion that God our Father accepts as pure and faultless as this, to visit orphans and widows in their distress and to keep oneself unpolluted from the world. I just think it emphasizes that God wants us to reach out and love other people and really be there for people in need. And it always reminds me to strive to love like Him. And so that kind of is the inspiration of the song. And so I guess in short, this song is, my prayer and desire to try to live up to that.